This lesson is all about complementary angles. So let us start. Say we have angle BOX. What is the measure of angle BOX? That's correct. The measure of angle BOX is equivalent to 90 degrees. Why is it so? This is because angle BOX is a right angle. And if it's a right angle, then it measures 90 degrees. Aside from that, if you see a square-like or a box-like near the vertex of a given angle, then it means that the angle is a right angle. How about with this one? So again, since box is a right angle, let us consider these problems. If angle FOX measures 30 degrees, then what is the measure of angle BOF? So do you have your answers in your mind? So let us check if that is correct. Since angle BOX is equivalent to 90 degrees because it is a right angle, then angle BOF is equal to 90 degrees minus 30 degrees. And from here, we can say that angle BOF is equivalent to 60 degrees. Again, angle BOX is a right angle. And if it's a right angle, the measurement of it will be equal to 90 degrees. Since you already have 30 degrees, then you will just simply subtract it to 90 to get or to find the missing angle. That is why we have 60 degrees in here as the measure of angle BOF. Next, say for example that angle TAX is a right angle. So let us consider this as our second problem. Angle WAX measures 70 degrees. Then what is the measure of angle TAW? So, do you already have your answers in your mind? Let's check if that is correct. Again, angle TAX is equivalent to 90 degrees. And from there, we will just simply subtract 70 from 90. And so, the measure of angle TAW is 20 degrees. And when you add them, 20 plus 70, this is equivalent to 90 degrees. Next, say we have this. The measure of angle KIS is 45 degrees. Now what will be the measure of angle SIP? That's correct. Angle SIP is equivalent to 45 degrees. Simply because you will subtract 45 degrees from 90 degrees. How about this one? What will be the measure of HAM? If the measure of angle MAY is 15 degrees. That's correct. The answer will be 75 degrees because you will subtract 15 degrees from 90 degrees. Well, that is what complementary angles are all about. So if we define two angles are complementary angles if the sum of their measures is 90 degrees. Well, how about with this one? Find the measure of angle TEH and angle HEN. As you observe, the given measures of angles has x, which means there is a missing value. So, we have to find the missing value in order to find the missing measure of angles. So, how are we going to do that? From what we have studied a while ago, if we add the measure of these two angles, angle TEH and angle HEN, this will be equal to the measure of angle TEN. So what to do next? Just simply substitute the values of it. So the measure of TEH is x plus 10, while the measure of angle HEN is x plus 20. How about the measure of angle TEN? Well, TEN is a right angle. And since it is a right angle, then it is equal to 90 degrees. So what's next? In here, we have to combine similar terms. Just like from what we have studied about algebraic equation, we have to combine x and x. So the numerical coefficient in here is 1. Even if you don't see 1, there is 1. So 1x plus 1x, the answer is 2x. Next is to add the constant. So you have 10 plus 20. And the answer will be 30 is equal to 90. So let's just copy this. So what's next? We have to find the value of x, which means we have to take away or to remove 30. And from what we have studied about properties of equality, we have to subtract 30 on both sides of the equation. So 2x plus 30 minus 30 is equal to 90 minus 30. So this will be 0. What's left? You only have 2x. 90 minus 30 is equivalent to 60. So we have to divide both sides by 2 so that we can get the value of x. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 1 times x is x. 60 divided by 2, the answer is 30. So, since the value of x is 30, we still need to substitute it to find the value of the missing angle. So, our x is 30. So, substitute 30. 30 plus 10, this will be 40, which means to say that the measure of angle TEH is equivalent to 40 degrees. How about with this one? The value of x is 30. So 30 plus 20, the answer is 50, which means to say that the measure of angle HEN is equivalent to 50 degrees. And if we add the measure of the two angles, it is equivalent to 90 degrees. And that's it. That is how we find the missing values. How about with this one? So again, we need to find the measure of angle ROW and angle WON. So let us write our solution. Angle ROW plus angle WON is equivalent to angle RON. So let us write the values of it. ROW's measure is 2x plus 10, while angle WON's measure is x plus 20. Which is equivalent to angle RON. And since angle RON is a right angle, then the measure of it is equivalent to 90. Next is to combine similar terms. So 2x plus x, again, there is 1 in here. 2x plus x is equivalent to 3x. 10 plus 20, the answer is 30. And this will be equal to 90. So to find value of x, we have to subtract 30 on both sides of the equation. So 3x plus 30 minus 30 is equal to 90 minus 30. So we have here 3x is equal to 60. Next is to divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Times x, the answer is x. And 60 divided by 3, the answer is 20. So that is the value of x. And so, let us find the value of angle ROW. Since x is equivalent to 20, then we have to replace x by 20. So 2 times 20 plus 10. 2 times 20, the answer is 40. Plus 10, the answer is 50. So the measure of angle ROW is 50 degrees. How about this? Since the measure of x is 20, then 20 plus 20 is 40 degrees. So the measure of angle WON is equivalent to 40 degrees. And if we add them, the sum of their measure is 90 degrees. How about with this? So, the measure of angle SUN plus the measure of angle NUT is equivalent to the measure of the angle SUT, which is the right angle. So the measure of SUN is 3x minus 10. And the measure of NUT is 2x plus 60. And again, this will be equal to 90. So combine similar terms. 3x plus 2x, the answer is 5x. So you have here minus 10 and plus 60, which means to say you are going to subtract them. That's why you'll get 50. 10 negative, 60 na positive, kaya ang matitira ay 50 na positive. And this will be equal to 90. So you have to remove 50. Therefore, we will subtract 50 on both sides of the equation. So 5x plus 50 minus 50 is equal to 90 minus 50. So you have here 5x is equal to 40. So divide both sides by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 1 times x is x. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So the value of x is 8. So let's try to find what is the measure of angle SUN. So you have here 3x minus 10. The value of x is 8. So 3 times 8 minus 10. 3 times 8 is 24. Minus 10, the answer will be 14. So the measure of angle SUN is equal to 14 degrees. How about the measure of angle NUT? So 2 times the value of x, which is 8, plus 60. 2 times 8 is 16. Plus 60, then the answer is 76. So in here, the measure of angle NUT is equivalent to 76 degrees. And if we add them, the answer is equivalent to 90 degrees. And that's it. I hope you learned. Thank you.